Have you guys tried searching on the Omega Online database? If you have, I just want to point out that there are many mistakes and missing models. And that is my main reason I started making these videos to create a new online Omega database directly on YouTube, linked to my website. Hi guys, and welcome back to a new episode with me, the Omega Enthusiast. Today's episode will be about Omega case model CK2597, first introduced in 1949 and lasted until 1951. The Omega Online database shows 1951 to 1958, which is impossible, and I will explain later in this video. There are two versions of this case design. CK2597 has the center second feature, and CK2596 will be the small second version. I've been on the hunt for many years looking for this case model and have finally come across a fine example. One of the reasons I make this video to share this great find with you guys. Many people will mistake this watch for a more typical case model CK2635. They are very similar except for their lugs design. CK2537 has more extended lugs, making them appear like the horn of a cow. It has taken me forever to find a CK2597 in this excellent shape for some odd reason. I've seen a few examples over the years, but there is always a dial issue or the case is not in such a great shape. There are a few dials variation for this case model, and there is a chronometer version as well. The chronometer version will have the word chronometer and officially certified below the word automatic. The dial may come with or without luminous feature. I have only seen this case model with dolphin or leaf type hands. If there is an inner minute track, like the one you see on my watch, the minute and second hands should not surpass the track. The color tone of the hands will always match the tone of the hour indexes. However, the second hand may come in blue steel as well. This case model exists in a solid stainless steel case or gold cap case with a solid gold bezel. The steel version will be under CK2597, while the gold bezel version will be under KW2597. The regular dome acrylic crystal takes a metal tension ring. The clover type crown is signed and takes a gasket inside. The screw lock case back also takes a metal gasket originally, but can be replaced with a modern rubber gasket. The case dimension of this case model measures 33.6 mm across, excluding the crown, by 44.6 mm from lug tip to lug tip. The average length on a 33 to 34 mm case is around 40 to 42 mm, but this watch is longer due to the extended lugs. The thickness of the case is 6.5 mm, excluding the crystal, and 10.5 mm, including the current crystal. The original crown is 5.3 mm wide with a 2.8 mm thickness. Case lug width is 18 mm. So why is the information on the Omega Online database incorrect? Omega Bumper Automatic was in the market until 1955, and the movement caliber inside this watch only existed until 1952. Therefore, this model cannot date to 1958, as stated on the database. CK2597 takes a caliber 351 automatic bumper movement and 352 for the chronometer version. The small second version under case model CK2596 takes a caliber 342. Depending on the era of the watch, if it is from the 1940s, the case clamp will appear something like this. And for the 1950s version, will appear something like the other clamp, which I will show you in a short bit. Caliber 351 has 17 jewels and the movement serial number is on the automatic bridge. I usually would have to replace the mainspring whenever I work on an automatic bumper watch, since the mainspring is usually in poor condition, which leads to a negative rumor about owning an automatic bumper watch. We replace the mainspring during the service, and that will solve pretty much all of your issue. If you made it to this point, I would like to thank you for watching this video. And if you have not yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button and drop me a comment down below. Make sure to hit on that thumbs up, it will help with the algorithm and help this video trend a little better right here on YouTube. You can also support my work on Patreon. Thank you for your continued support, and I will see you guys in the following video. Just for fun, let's do a little quiz. Can you guys tell me what is the issue with this watch? Look at the bottom left lugs. It is bent. This next Omega watch is 14K gold and is under the case model 2710. Can you find the issues? The first issue is this is not a Seamaster case model. And the second issue are the set of hands are incorrect. They are too long, and the sweep second hand, as you can see, is missing one end. So what about this third Omega Seamaster watch? This one should be quite simple. Can you spot the issue? So the main issue on this watch is the bezel is missing, which is very common for this case model. Last but not least, I have this extremely nice Omega Constellation under the case model 167.005. Can you spot the issue? If you guys are familiar with 1960s Constellation model 167, the 7 represent chronometer non-date. So as you can see, this watch has the date feature. So that means the case is incorrect for this dial and the movement inside.